What is up, YouTube? It's Joe Brooks, and thank you guys for watching. This is my review on the new 2025 Taylor 414 CE Studio Special Edition. I just got this yesterday, and I want to take this time to thank the wonderful people at Cream City Music for the amazing deal I got on this. There is a few companies out there that are advertising these, and these kind of are hard to come by, or they're selling out super quick. So I was lucky enough to get my hands on it. So I'm gonna just show you it, go over the specs, play a little bit, and as far as I'm concerned, this is the best bang for your buck for an all-American made Taylor. So without further ado, check out this bad boy. And this comes with a deluxe gig bag, although it's not a hard shell case. It's got that red velvet and padding in it. So here it is. Quick look. Indian rosewood back and sides. And a spruce top. And this is torrefied spruce, which is an aging process, kind of like roasting, that ages the wood to make it sound like an older acoustic. Say that this looks like a mid-2000s Taylor, and it's made to sound like a mid-2000s Taylor, but everything on it is new. So I'm going to address the elephant in the room and just go over some of the specs that kind of made this studio version, which means basically it's a stripped down version, so none of the bells and whistles of a higher end 414 might have. So right as you can see, there's no binding on the body or neck. There's no flashy inlays. It's just regular dots. I did upgrade the bridge pins. They are the cheap plastic ones. I thought they were the wooden, but these are the abalone wood pins. Sorry. And but that was a small upgrade, about 20 bucks. This did come fully set up, which is a brand new guitar, so they just looked through it, kind of polished the frets. Looks like they just, I mean, they didn't have to clean it up. It's a brand new guitar, so it's set up with D'Addario XS coated strings, but they took those off to buff the fretboard, buff the frets, kind of do any truss rod adjustment they had to, because I play 5211s because I'm more of an electric player, so I go light gauge. But these are 80-20 strings, so they're slightly brighter than the stock phosphor bronze, which will give the torrefied spruce just a slight brightness. So let me just play you some G's and D's so that you guys get familiarized with it. It comes with the ES2 acoustic saddles. So there's a lot of lower end that I'm hearing, but the finger picking or just the intricate playing, so there is a ton of low end on this. It's definitely got a warmer tone because of the aged spruce top. I wouldn't say it's as much as my cedar 514, but it's definitely in the round of a realm, I should say, of my 517, even though that's mahogany back and sides, and so is that. And this is, again, Indian rosewood. This is more of a traditional acoustic. So one thing that I did not mention that they did change is the nut width is 1 11th/16 instead of 3/4. So if you look here where your high E string is, that's about a 1/16 of an inch from the end of it. That's basically, I would say that's the thickness. Not the thickness, I apologize. The width of the nut. That's probably greater for smaller hands or even just electric players that are used to a smaller neck. This is a thin C neck, always comfortable, mahogany neck, ebony fretboard, and ebony headstock overlay. These are the abalone ebony. I had like a trouble, like I was gonna stutter through that. Abalone, abalone. See, I can't even say it, but yeah, these are the wood pins. So upgraded strings, in my opinion, for 80/20, just because they're brighter. That's just my ear. You can't go wrong with a bright sounding acoustic, and if you're wanting something darker or warmer, you should always have a cedar. But yeah, this plays great in my opinion, just because of not only the tone wood, but the neck feels good. And I know that these retail around $21.99. I got a deal from Cream City Music, and they set this up, and it plays great. This is all the stock tone woods of a high-end 414. It's just a stripped down, no fancy inlays. Like I said, no binding, smaller nut width, but it's not, to me, it's not a deal breaker. So I'm just gonna play a little bit. I mean, this sounds good. I don't have it plugged up. I just have it acoustic in my music room. So, but I'm just gonna give you just, as you can see, my phone blaring, but just great, just gorgeous top. Actually, it just looks like one piece. I don't know if it is or not, but the grain on it's amazing. The grain in the back looks amazing. So yeah, as you can see, all those Kiesels in the background, yeah, and my cymbal rack, as you guys can see, because this is not professionally done. This is just recorded through the phone. What you see is what you get. It's an honest review. I'm not paid by Cream City Music by any means to plug them. I'm just an honest guy who got an honest deal. So I'm just telling you where I got it. And Taylor makes, in my opinion, the best acoustics, American-made acoustics. I played a lot of them. I do have a soft spot for my 2009, I don't even want to call that vintage, but 514. I would recommend getting a cedar top in your collection. Even if you don't finger pick or you're not in the bluegrass, I just think it's fun to play. It's a great tone. So let me just play a couple chords and in this in about 10 minutes. So excuse the bad guitar playing. I'm not warmed up. I'm literally shooting straight from the hip. But anyways, you can look online to see where you can get one of these. I would definitely recommend this for any working musician, anybody on a budget, even though $2,000 is expensive. For what you get, I don't think it's as expensive. The craftsmanship, even though it's stripped down, it's still, you still get some binding. It's just not as flashy. And this is curved, like it's chamfered, so it's smooth. It's not like a hard cut. But I gotta stop talking and start playing. So anyways, you still get Taylor tuners, so everything's like you're getting your money's worth. This is American made, so let's just rock out, put some G's and D's, and I can just play just some, I guess, melodic stuff, so you can get like a full range of what this thing can do. I'm not that good of an acoustic player, so I'm not playing anything fancy, just open chords and just so you can really hear the tone wood. Nothing's mic, no pre-production mix. What you see is what you get through the phone audio. It's not going to do its justice, but believe me, until you play one of these, it speaks for itself. If you can afford it, I would recommend it, honestly. The new 2025 Taylor 414 CE Studio. Here we go. Sounds pretty good to me. If you guys have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this honest review. And yeah, I haven't played it through my Fender Acoustic 100 amp yet, but I can guarantee it's going to sound amazing, just like all my other Taylors, even with just a little bit of like reverb to open up the sound, maybe a little bit of chorus, but slight delay and reverb go a long way. It gives it more an open feel. But yeah, this thing plays great. Low action, plays like an electric. That's why I love Taylor so much. I'm a thinner neck profile guy, 20-inch radius, so this is pretty much like a, looks like a 14 or something. Don't quote me on that. Looks like regular nickel frets. So everything is just beautiful. Little black and like accents, kind of, I guess you could call that binding. Yep, thing is gorgeous, dude. Like, arguably the top is better than both of my, I would say, higher end Taylors. The 517 is like discontinued now, so, but still sounds good. So anyways, let's see if I can play something sad for you guys. It's almost Friday, so let's keep this in a good mood. Let's just have fun with some G's and D's. Sounds good to me. I can't chicken pick or play any flat picking bluegrass licks, but that's as close as you're gonna get from me. But look at that thing. Thing is gorgeous. Taylor 414 CE Studio Special Edition. Again, thank you to Cream City Music for the amazing deal. Thank you guys for watching. I enjoyed playing this and showing it off, and I'm going to actually show off the case again, just because people might not know, even though it's not a hard shell case. This is a deluxe gig bag. It's sturdy, it's stiff, and you still get that kind of red velvet inside of it. So I'm gonna just literally keep this guitar open and let it accumulate to my music room and my humidity settings, because I take care of all my guitars with about 45 to 50% of humidity. I definitely wipe down my guitars after use, which I will do that after I end this video, but this thing is gorgeous. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and close up on my other two babies. There you go. My Taylor throne right there. Joking. But guys, thanks for watching. Be cool, stay in school. Later. Bye.